We're going to be speaking today about how to maintain reverence at Mass. Now, how to maintain reverence at Mass begins already at your home before you leave your house for Mass. Thinking about where you are going and what the purpose of it is to worship our Lord Jesus Christ in the Holy Mass. And then you might think about what kind of clothes you put on to get there. Are the clothes I'm going to wear distracting to someone else in the church? Are my clothes showing the reverence I should have for the Holy Eucharist? So before you even leave to come to church, think about where you're going and what you're wearing. And be prepared to come early so that you're not overly rushed before you come to the Mass. When you get to the church, then, of course, when you enter the church, you dip your hand into the holy water and make the sign of the cross. And when you get to the pew, you go into the pew making either a genuflection or a bow. The celebrant then will enter the Mass with the other ministers in procession, and the celebrant will reverence the altar with a bow and a kiss, because the altar represents Christ at the heart of the Eucharistic community. Then make the sign of the cross with the priest at the beginning of the Mass. And when the Gospel comes, make sure you make the sign of the cross, as we're saying, "Glory to you, O Lord," on the forehead and on the lips and on your heart. When we recite the Creed, make sure you bow at the words, "He came down from heaven." Follow the rest of the congregation as we kneel or sit or stand at different parts of the Mass. Fold your hands when you walk in procession for Holy Communion, keeping in mind who you are about to receive, our Lord Jesus Himself. Don't be talking to your neighbor while in the church itself. It's a time to focus on Christ and think about what you are doing. Turn off your cell phone so that it doesn't ring during the Mass. Make the sign of the cross when the priest blesses you at the end of Mass. Remember to bow and genuflect as you leave the pew, and cross yourself with holy water again on the way out. I just hope that some of those suggestions remind you, if you participate in the liturgical actions, it helps you to be reverent and to pay attention at each moment that you're making these liturgical gestures. They're there to keep you on track and to keep you aware of what you're doing and where you are and what we're celebrating and who we're encountering and the beautiful thing that is the Roman Catholic Mass. Thank you for taking this time to listen to this educational video. Take care.